So for anyone watching, tonight we're gonna try to get through Crash Bandicoot 2 as fast as I can. Which doesn't really count for much of anything. It's just a personal thing I want to do. I saw DarkSydePhil a couple months ago. I saw this is how you don't play Crash Bandicoot 2. Have you ever watched a video of someone playing your favorite game? It just made your blood boil. That's what happened to me. So, this is my favorite. Hi, B2 Killer. We're just gonna start playing soon. I'm just talking shit on DSP, but none of that matters. None of that matters. Let's get this shit started. Just give me a second. Oh, Tim. Hey, how you doing, man? Just gonna be playing some Crash 2. Glad you could join me. Let's give me a second. Run CD-ROM. I love that. Thank you, APSXE. That never gets sold. For as long as I live, that never gets sold. There we go.
Crash Bandicoot 2. Cortex strikes back.
Let me know if the volume is too loud or not, because it is fucking loud for me. Okay. Let's get this shit going. Dead. Fucking dead. End of the game. Thanks. Don't care? Okay, let's go. Let's just fucking do this. So as I was explaining before we started, I'm sure a lot of people who watch this, you've heard of DarkSydePhil, right? He's very, very terrible Let's Player. I mean, I'm not really one to talk. This is my second stream, so whatever. But I saw he tried to play through Crash Bandicoot 2, and he did it painfully bad. And I watched This Is How You Don't Play of it, and it made my blood boil, because this is my favorite game. This is one of my favorite games of all time, if not my ultimate favorite. So, consequently, this is why I'm here. I want to show the world this is how you do play Crash Bandicoot 2. The best way. We're just going to mostly go through crystals. Oh. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Fuck! I tried this yesterday. You can get past these pits. I hope I can show you. It is... Can be done, can't be done. Come on. Yes! Yes! Yesterday I did it for like all three of these. I wish I could show it to you again. One's fine. Little pro tip. Just go around him. And that was like, what, 1 minute, 2 minutes tops? Come on. Guy makes it be like 5, 10. Then again, I'm just going for crystals. I've played and beat this game so many times, I don't even care if I get gems or anything anymore. We'll probably get a couple tonight. But, whatever works. This is it, Luigi! You know, for years at a time, I called the mask Woobaga because that's how I think he's saying. There we go. It was only far later on that I realized it was Aku Aku. I don't get, though, why he says Woobaga. Some people thought he says Ooga Booga. That's a little racist. But not really, I guess. Also, maybe I get lucky I lose less than 10 lives tonight. Sometimes you can't. Yeah. Sometimes you just get lucky. What's the point? Old habits die hard, you know? I hope at some point tonight this doesn't fuck up, because I'm running this off my CD itself. I'm so happy EPSXE does that, but, you never know. I don't even know how old this copy is. Yeah, I am playing this on PC. I got the, PlayStation emulator, EPSXE. But the beautiful thing about that, if you have your games, you can just put them in your CD-ROM drive, and they'll play them. Sometimes with mixed results. I was trying Tony Hawk's Pro Skater yesterday. The menus were awful. I couldn't, for the life of me, see anything. I was practically running blind. And I think it was slower. This is alright, though. Thank God for that. Thank God for that. We might get the 1-minute gem. Oh. This level's fun, but it's also a nightmare sometimes because of these mines. Actually, scratch that. It's the later ones that are hard. There's going to be a few levels that I will probably lose a couple lives on every now and again. What was... that is not how I want to go. Okay. I'm getting a little ahead of myself, and a little overconfident. So, that's my fault. That's okay. One step at a time. This is easy, though. And, damn it, we're not gonna get that time gem. Oh, well. What can you do? I really like all the things they did with this game. It even advertises in the second game that, oh yeah, he's back, and this time he's gonna be skating and jetpacking and sliding, slipping and spinning and jacking around. Like, Jesus, do you have any more features that you want to keep secret? People give the third game shit for getting a little too gimmicky, but, I think it's fun. Whatever keeps the boat going, I guess. Unfortunately, that's also what Activision thought. And then stopped thinking. Also, thank God for that. It doesn't get any better than these three main trilogy games. A couple weeks ago, I was trying Crash Wrath of Cortex for the PS2. Feeling I had been a little unjust to it. But, you know what? I've given a lot of shit over the years. It's totally worth it. It's slow, its load times take forever, and where do I even begin? With the lack of originality. Or just... I don't even know. I mean, good on Traveler's Tales for trying to keep the spirit, but it wasn't good enough. That game has problems. A lot of problems. And we're not going to get into it tonight, but I think later on, I want to play Crash the Titans and Mind of a Mutant, and I want to see if the heart attacks just put me to sleep. Because I fucking hate those games. One thing you're going to learn about me later on, I am an avid Crash Bandicoot fan. Oh, let's try it again. Let's try this again. Come on. Yes! Let's go for the next two. Let's go for gold. Rio Olympics! First one to die loses. Well, bronze ain't bad. It's terrible, but, you know, it ain't bad. Tricked me, you little ripper. They're some of the strangest rats I've ever seen. This I can tell you. How long have I been doing this now? And it's been... what? 5 minutes now. I'm already 3 levels in. 9 lives. I am a bit ashamed about those 2 lives I lost on Air Crash. I should not have lost those. I am a disgrace to myself, my honor, my legacy. You know what, it's fine. We'll make them up later on. I used to fucking hate this level as a kid, these levels, but I've learned to sort of love them. I think most just for the facial animations that Crash does later on. Holy shit, bro! Also, the music's good. Everything about this game, I just love it. The animations, the funny, the levels, the music. I love the music. And I think... well, probably not. A company that made the music for this also made the music for Rugrats. At least I think. And I really hope the guy who composed music for this game, the whole trilogy, I really hope they bring him back for the remastered trilogy, which I'm also excited for. I'm wondering, will I be able to beat that? If I buy the trilogy on day one, will I be able to beat it on day one? Because I can beat all 3 of these games pretty easily. So I think these 3 games are the only ones I've ever actually been really good at. One reason I was playing Tony Hawk yesterday, I was trying to see, okay, can I do at least good enough to stream this and not look like a fucking idiot? The answer is no. No, I can't. I am terrible at Tony Hawk. Now I took a really good long look at my life and thought, well, okay, what games am I good at? Platformers. And some racing games. And maybe Galaga if the rapid fire mode is turned on. I'm not good at fighting games. I am not good at skateboarding games. At least I think they're fun. But I hate being the little bitch that has to turn on easy mode on Tekken because I'm just not good enough. But what can you do? Some games just not good for everyone. They did remake the Tony Hawk game on PC. It's, from what I've heard, I haven't played it, but from what I heard, it's not good. It's not very good. This is gonna be easy. I can talk through this. So I've heard it's not very good, and I've seen it even do worse. It's a damn shame. Neversoft, the people who made the games, they went under, and then got dissolved into Call of Duty games, which I think is such a fucking shame. So they outsourced development to a new company, I think, Robomoto. They tried. I'll give them that. They tried, but their best wasn't good enough. Welcome, Kyle. We're just playing some Crash Bandicoot 2 and shoot the shit. So, what was I talking about? Yesterday I was playing Tony Hawk 3. They made a PC port, which I think is very good. They even got some great mods for it, too. adds in all the levels of the first 4 games. And the Xbox version of Tony Hawk 2. So, maybe I used to be good. Well, Kyle, I'm talking about Tony Hawk and while playing Crash 2. I don't even remember how I got here to this point of the conversation. Whatever. Crash Bandicoot, you know? Best game of all time. Fight me IRL, you know? But please don't, I'll probably get my ass handed to me. And if you thought it only gets harder from there with the boss levels, spoiler, it doesn't. Doesn't. Snowbiz. Levels sometimes get a little harder, but, yeah. Remakes... What? Getting dissolved into... People getting... Yeah, it seems like every company that Activision has will eventually get dissolved into just making Call of Duty games. Because that's what Activision loves. That's what makes the money, you know? Like, Neversoft, they're stuck making Call of Duty games. Treyarch is now on Call of Duty games. The only ones I know aren't going to be making Call of Duty is, who's making Vicarious Visions? The guys who are... Shit! I knew that was going to happen. Vicarious Visions, the people who made, the Skylanders games, who are making the new Crash trilogy. They're not making Call of Duty, but then again, they're making Skylanders, which is the other big moneymaker. So, who's winning, who's losing? I'm losing, but at the same time, I'm winning. I'll be winning later. Hopefully, if the remakes are good. I really want the Crash remakes to be good. If they're not, there is no hope for a future of Crash Bandicoot. I don't think there is. That's not too bad. What other games would be good as remakes? I want to say the Spyro games. Just the first 3. But, you know, sometimes it's like with movies. Like, good on them for trying to remake a good movie and making it better, even though sometimes, most of the time, it ends up being terrible. But, would you like them to try to remake a bad game? Like, here's a good example. Spyro Enter the Dragonfly for the PS2 was awful. It was rushed, and it didn't even fit the bill what they were going to be trying to do eventually. So I would like to see them try to remake Spyro Enter the Dragonfly. Come on. Activision is a terrible company. Yes, they are. Activision is awful. It's for me, it's a tie. Who's worse, Activision or EA? It's like, Activision's terrible because they took all the games I loved and ruined them. EA's terrible because they just don't have the heart. Yeah, at least Blizzard's trying. Thank God for that. Overwatch, I haven't tried that yet. I think I might like to. I'm not really big into class-based shooters. I'm more into, you know, we just need skill. You just need fucking skill. Like Quake 3 and Unreal Tournament. Those require skill. I mean, I'm sure Overwatch requires skill too, don't get me wrong. But class is meh. God, I fucking... I hate having the mask on with these moving platforms sometimes. Also, see these little boxes over here? That if I hopped on them and I would get there, it would take me to a secret level. I just want to make a note. We're probably going to only do like one secret level tonight. Because I'm just trying to get through this as best I can. We're not doing 100%. I'm also having a hard time trying to read chat and do this at the same time. Okay, I hate this. For the reasons later on. Hold on. FOGL is... Remind me again, what's FGOL again? I mean, I'm sure I would know if you... No, no. My God. Disgrace. What is that, like 4? I should be keeping a tally, though. Future Games of London. Okay, what have they made? Because you know how these big companies, they plaster their names on the credits, you know. But the developer will fuck them, you know. I hate that. It's like on my Mass Effect boxes, you know. It's made by BioWare, but EA! EA Games made by BioWare. You know? The hungry the hungry... What the fuck is that? Oh god, please. What is the Hungry Shark Games? Is that someone's parody? It sounds like a Hunger Games parody. It sounds like a... Okay, why? Give me a second. I think I need to regain my focus. I was talking shit about DarkSydePhil earlier being a terrible, terrible player of my favorite game, but I'm starting to not look so good myself. The shame and the dishonor. Okay. Hungry Shark World, still doesn't ring a bell. I don't get around much. I am fairly an isolated sort of man. Who... Not isolated isn't the right word. Well, sometimes. Sheltered? Nah. Also not the right word, but, let's just say I'm terrible. And leave it at that. How's that sound? That sound good? I know these old games like the back of my hand. Today I just learned what Elite Dangerous actually was. I mean, I've heard of it. But today I just decided, okay, what is Elite Dangerous? I've been hearing about this for like a year now. Basically, it's, what I assume is just someone's idea of a better No Man's Sky. Also, which I at least want to try, you know. That level took longer than it needed to. Oh, those lives I lost earlier from, well, all those lives I lost so far. Let's get them back. 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm not counting this anymore. Fuck that. There we go. I feel like I still remember when I first heard of this trick. I was just trying it one day, like the little asshole kid I was. Next thing I know, oh, 10 lives. Oh god, why? Oh, okay. This level I love. And then again, I kind of love them all. Well, we'll get to that. That face is the best in the world. This level is also one reason we're not doing 100%. Because, trying to 100% the bear levels, that's the bitch in itself. Because you gotta work with riding the bear and the placement like this. That time I got lucky. Other times, not so much. Sorry if I don't listen to your conversation, I gotta pay attention. But, your Shack game. Is this like this world of sharks game? Is this like an indie game? I'm sure it is with a name like what is it? Killer Shark? I can't look away. I can't look away to save my life right now. It sounds like an Adult Swim sort of game, you know? Headlander, I want to try that. I think we're almost at the end. Have I gotten all the boxes? I feel like I have. I probably haven't. This. Okay. Well. Normally I'm terrible. when it comes to human. Well, shit. Shiver me timbers. We got ourselves our gem. Okay. And how deep are we in? Almost a half hour. Don't care. I just don't care. You have a plot to advance, something. World, don't trust my nemesis who is now trying to help me save the world. He might be actually trying to... You know how it is. When your arch nemesis comes back a year after you think you've killed him, and he says, I'm trying to save the world. You got me all wrong for trying to kill you. You know? It's a total misunderstanding. At least I don't know who was trying to contact me. It could have been my sister. Could have been my guy. Shit. That'll happen a lot. I always hated those things. Also, I know they're bombs, but why do they look the way they do? What kind of bombs have little hoppy electrical floaty things? Look, the neon? What the fuck is that? Seriously, no joke. God, son of a bitch. This level too. Try and do 100 this level, and you'll see around the end why that's a bitch. At least I hope I can prove that to you. If you know what I'm talking about, congratulates on you. It's has to do with these speed bumps. Just can't get over the music in this game, you know? One of my biggest gripes with Crash Wrath of Cortex and why I avoided it for so many years. For a while, I thought all the music sounded the same, like it was all just different tunes, but with the same mighty instruments, you know? Like the equivalent of an a cappella band, you know? Like, well, you're the same tones, but it's all different tunes, but it all sounds the same. Well, it turns out that's wrong, but that doesn't change the fact they all sound kind of terrible and sometimes lifeless. Okay, that crate right there, that crate with the purple. You gotta stop and smash that. You gotta stop and beat the rolling thing. So no thank you. No thank you. Not tonight. I don't have to prove shit anymore. Well, not instantly. I mean, I skipped the opening, but there's a part where after Cortex is in his little cave, he finds his crystals, like, crystals, of course. And then it's like 1 year later. And then he's got his space station. But if you want to go even deeper, it did come out a year after Crash Bandicoot, so, I don't know. Yesterday I was playing this again just to test my skills. I forgot for a second those eels were there. And then I backtracked so hard in midair. This level, sometimes it's a bitch, but it's what it is, you know. We would go down that way, but we're not going to do that. One thing I will say, though. Down there is a room full of nitro crates that, for the life of me, I never would have figured out. Actually led to a green gem behind a secret wall. It took me about till I realized that cheat code sites exist to figure that out. So, around middle school. Which was probably the biggest game changer in my life. Was like, what's a cheat code when I'm in 6th grade, you know? It's like, oh, these can like get you like new infinite lives and advance you in the game and get you all kinds of shit. It's like, really? But that was probably partially my downfall, because later on I learned, I abused cheat codes when I was a kid. And I sometimes still do. Even when I learned that, some guys had made a save editor for PS3 games. After I got Kingdom Hearts 2 for the PS3. I maxed those stats out. I just couldn't help myself. I gotta stop that. And I'm also guilty of using walkthroughs constantly. Something I really hope to change in the future. Make gaming better, you know. We are going to make this channel bigger and bigger and bigger and better than ever before, okay? You wouldn't believe it. Well, now that's over. No, don't care. Are you ready for the next easiest fight you've ever seen in a boss battle for a platforming game? Because these first two, I don't think they take any skill. The third one kind of does. The fourth one kind of takes patterns. I think the Cortex boss is the only one that takes a little challenge. And that kind of goes for all three games. Watch this. Realistically, I probably just stood there the whole time. And nothing bad would have happened. I didn't have to move. I just did it anyway. Ah, well, whatever. Still alive. Come on. Come on. Hit me with your best shot, big boy. I wasn't aiming that way, but okay. Try as hard as you can. You can't catch me. I'm the Bandicoot, man. Well, I'll be damned. He's actually throwing swords now. But that'll make a damn difference. Hardest fight I've had in years. Oh god, no. No. It's that little freeze right there. That's... I'm writing this off my CDs. But I wonder, would it be better if I just ripped my CDs? Would that make it better? Because the CD thing has never been perfect. But, it's as good as it gets. I'm just glad they do it. The last of the plant levels. The planty surfs up levels. BB, I kind of like this level too, just for the music, mostly. Yes, no! Oh well, what can you do? I was sure he was going to keep jumping. Oh well. Actually, that's a good thing. I think about it. Let's go for the yellow gem. That's what this timer's for. I got it yesterday. I want to see if I can do it again. Shh, it's not looking good, Luigi. Bad omens. Almost gotcha. Here's where the fun begins. Worth it. Totally worth it. What am I doing? I'm going to get myself killed. I am going to lose out my champ. Yep. That was going to happen. I knew that. Okay, well, since that's no longer a problem, let's just get these out of the way. Not what I want to do, but oh well. This drastically reduces my time that I have left. Next time, G.I. Joe. And who knows when that'll be. Over the years, I've kind of gotten tired of playing this game, but sometimes it doesn't get old. You just want to go back and play it again. This is actually the first game I ever really played. Like the first big... How do I put it? Let me start that again. I got a PS1 for Christmas. It's been almost 20 years now. This was my first game. Thanks, Mom. And I guess that kind of hurts it when I say that, oh, it's my favorite game of all time. Well, have you played any other? Is that just because it's your first game? I went into a local game store, and this guy was having a conversation with the manager at the desk. And they're talking about Final Fantasy. It's like, well, you say it's your favorite, but have you ever played any other ones, you know? Or are you just saying it because it's your first favorite one? And, I felt bad because, Final Fantasy VIII's my favorite. And, yes, it was my first one. I'm a bit closed-minded, I think. Not all the time, but, fucking hate these. Then again, I don't know how I can. I mean, they're so fucking easy. Also, I've lost count about how many lives I lost. I wanted to keep a piece of paper. Awesome, man. Bros for life. I think when the trilogy comes out, I'm going to play this one first. Because then that just grades the whole thing. The entire game is going to be judged by me based on how well they handle this game. No question, no doubt about it. Because if they can't do this one right, well then what can you do? How can I trust you anymore? Shh. I wanted that mask over there. It was going to make my life so much easier. I am not dominating today, am I? This isn't how I want to present myself. Well, what can you do, you know? Does he have to scream so intensely? You know? Banjo-Kazooie. Banj-Kazoo, as I love to call it. To be honest, I've played... I'll be honest here. I've been deceiving you. I've played very little of Banjo-Kazooie, but what I have played, I love it. When I did play it, it felt right. It just felt like it just sort of worked when I was playing it, you know? It felt fun. And not many games can get it right. The way Rare did with Banjo-Kazooie. And then we had Cars, you know? We had Cars. That was, I love the that ukulele trailer they made for E3. That looked all rubbish. They're probably just gonna add car mechanics to it and shit. They know what's up. They know what's up. And thank God for that, Platonic. I hope Yooka-Laylee is a successful game, and I also hope that when it comes out, people start making more platformer games. Because I miss those. I mean, don't get me wrong, I like me some Doom, and, you know, I'm itching to play the Wolfenstein that came out a couple years ago. But, I miss classic platformers like these, you know. I miss Spyro and Banjo and Crash, of course. I mean, yay, thank God, you know, they're remastering, you know, the first three games, but, am I gonna get, like, a new adventure, you know? Like, I mean, well, when I say that, a good adventure. I want a good, I better see a fucking good new adventure. No more hijacking animals. Shit. None of that. I don't play that way. That's a conversation for another day, though. So, real talk. How can I maximize views? Just out of curiosity. Don't answer that. I'll figure that out later on. Because, don't get me wrong, I love having my good bud in here playing Crash Bandicoot with me. But I want more company, you know? Let's have more people, you know. Also, I'm gonna be honest. This right here, this is my favorite level of all time. I don't know if it's like the music, the setting. I love that backdrop, and I do absolutely love this sound, love this music. It just fills me with joy. I remember when I was a little kid, one of my memories of playing this game is I had my PS1 set up in the living room with Dad's huge big screen TV. And we had this playing, and I got called, it was dinner time. So I left this sort of sitting. I didn't have it on pause, I just had it sitting with Crash being idle. And the music was on in the background, and it's just beautiful. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Maybe that's why I love this level so much, and the one that comes after it too. It's a darn shame there's only 2 versions of this level. There is Road to Ruin and Ruination. Come on. Come on. You know what I'm waiting for. Let him do his thing. See, that one got off easy, but, this motherfucker. Ready to get your ass handed to you? Oh, okay. He fell down a pit, it's fine. I love you forever, Road to Ruin. You're my star. Also, how far are we in the game? What was that? Level 14. We're almost halfway through the game, and it's been 45 minutes we've been playing. Actually, are we more than halfway? Well, as of that point, we are now. More than halfway through. Okay. So, after I played the first 2 boulder levels, I thought, oh great, another one. But this is the best thing. You've seen boulders in the last game, and you've seen boulders now. How can we up the ante? Add a fucking polar bear. I think she's pissed off. I've been riding her cubs this whole game. What can I do? I gotta get from point A to point B, you know? Need taxi services. Mama, Daddy. Nothing can stop the wrath. I feel like I've died and gone to a B movie. Coming this summer, Bandyman versus Killer Bears from space. The mutation. Kill yourself. Oh, thanks for hosting me. Even though I didn't want to be hosted on a death. Thank you, though. I appreciate it. Okay. No, shit. Out of my way. And... in case you didn't know, down here, there's a secret level. But, we're not doing that tonight. Not tonight. Maybe eventually I'll come back and, like, let's do this. Let's do this hardcore, you know? Here's Uncle Ezric. No relation. Mommy, Daddy, Uncle Ezric. And, out of my way. He just fucking disappears. When I was younger, I swear he, like, disappeared in midair. I always hated that one right there. But then again, that was when I was young and inexperienced and didn't know what the fuck I was doing. This is the best part of the whole game, right here. No contest! This is now the best game ever. Right here, because of this right here. Granddad still has it in him. Well, Baby Cub still got it too. Here we go. That bear is an orphan now. Okay, so this is the only time we're going to be doing secret levels, because I think this one's clever. Just the fact that I can just slide back here, go all the way back, and just, hey, buddy, you're my friend now. Oh, well, he abducted me. So I think that secret level placement is clever. Just go right back in. You can do it. You can jump that gap, you know. Pro tip. If you're ever 100%ing this game, this level right here. If you thought the last bear levels were hard to get the gem on, well, this one's not a walk in the park either, because it's dark now. Try your best. Or don't. Whatever. You're a failure. I'm sorry, you're not a failure. You're my friend. But it's not as bad as the other secret level, or the other dark level, which is more standard. I'm not a fan of them. I'm just not a fan of, you know, oh, here's a fly, it'll guide your way, you know, up till the next fly. And then you lose the fly, and you got a little bit of ways to go before you can see the next night fly. But it's far away enough, you're gonna fall into a pit and die that you didn't even see happening. But you would have if you had the night fly. I think personally though, I like the hog level from the first game. But that's probably just because I like the music in that one more. This is fun, fancy, and free and all. But I like the other one. Also, that one had a much smirkier look to it. Depending on how tired I am, maybe we'll play Crash Bandicoot 1 after this. You know. I'll probably stop the stream for a few minutes just so I can get my bearings, but whatever. So this one I was doing yesterday. You know, it'll probably speak for itself when I get around to it. I'll probably lose a few lives on this level, on this boss fight. Not because it's hard, but it's all about timing and patterns, and those aren't things I'm good with. Unfortunately. The first two are no problem. But it's the third one. It's that third one. Come on, big boy. Come on. Come on, you can move faster than that. Yes. Yeah, that was easy. Maybe I'll get lucky tonight and it won't be a big problem. Yesterday it took me forever on the third part just to get him to fall down a platform. I had to devise my strategy. Shit! Well, yes, 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 yes! No! Oh, no, that's not fair. Who am I kidding? That's totally fair. All is fair in programming. All is fair in game programming. Unless you're terrible at game programming, then fuck you. List the games that are bad game programming. Go. I got none. Fuck me. Oh. I just learned something new today. Oh. I am so fucking lucky. But now that I think about it, I probably could have done it from the beginning. And, yeah. Yes. Yes. Yeah. No. No. See what I mean? This is gonna happen. It's not hard, it's just... Well... It's got a challenge factor, you know? But it's a good challenge. No. Damn it. Jump it. Jump it. You can't. I think I should just shut up now. Before I just keep killing myself. I mean, they're not bad. I mean, we have the lives, you know. Oh. Yes. Thank you. Thank you. Come on. Come on. Come on. Yes. Kill yourself. Come on. Yes. No. Yes. Okay. Bottom of the ninth. Yes. Yes. Well, thank God. I've had times in my life where that was the easiest thing in the world. No. 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 Okay, I've had times in my life where that was the easiest thing in the world, but sometimes this happens. Case in point, now. We are 50 minutes in. Not too bad. Not too bad. There's a secret level through here too, but nah. I was wondering if it was a clever setup or not. It's not. I mean, maybe it kind of is, because you gotta be explorative if you want to get the secret level in this. But I mean, anyone can, you know, walk backwards. Well, not walk backwards. You know, go the other way. You know. So yeah, no more secret levels tonight. Later though. Hi, welcome, Katsif. How do I pronounce that? I'm just gonna call you Cat. Is that okay? Can I call you Cat? I mean, you get that a lot. Anyway, welcome to you. Also, I think there's some sort of a delay in the stream. Sometimes you say one thing and then just says another. Come on, come on, come on. No, no. This will be the thing that saves my life. But that's the point, isn't it? 2, 1. You know what I've seen? I play Little Big Planet sometimes. Well, I kind of used to. And, of course, I like the idea of, you know, people who remake levels of other games. I've seen people remake that TNT crate, like, really, really well. And I'm proud to see that exists. Because you kind of gotta have a little bit of programming knowledge, logic knowledge, to be able to do that. So I think it's cool. But, hardest part is streaming. Okay. Case in point. I could go forward. Oh, wait, what's the mysterious hole? I don't care. Find out next time on Dragon Ball Z. And then I just had PTSD flashbacks. Well, you know what I mean. So the last major Crash game, Crash Mind Over Mutant, how they advance the plot is with these supposed to be funny cinematics that are divided up in different animation styles. You got the first few bits are hand puppets. The second are comic books, like old 60s comic books. The third, I don't even know. I think it was... One of them is South Park animation style. And then the last animation style from Mind of Mutant is a parody of Dragon Ball Z. So you see Crash Bandicoot with extremely long Saiyan-like hair, and it's just... I'm sorry, my heart is pounding more than it needs to be. You may think it sounds stupid, but talking about those games, I'm passionate about these games. They're my life. They are my childhood, and they just made me part of who I am. So to see a degradation like that, that's painful. That's painful. To see your favorite things, you know, they die. I mean, I guess it has to happen every now and again, but you don't want it to. Case in point, everyone who wanted Banjo-Kazooie to be a good game in Nuts and Bolts, that must have been painful. That must have been really painful. I don't have the same emotional attachment, but I think I can understand where you're coming from. This is the one point where I really, really miss that super speed power-up from Crash Bandicoot Warped. Out of my way, fuckboy. Come on, come on, come on. I can kick your ass. I can kick your ass, fuck! You win this round. I have a funny story to tell you when we get to the next level that's in this sort of style template. Another one of the B levels, you know, the Nicolas Cage levels as they're called by me and no one else. Well, it's not really a funny story, but it's just... It's a personal story, you know. It's just bullshit. Here he comes. And there he goes, pussy. I love this part. Yet at the same time, it's also... just... makes it a cheap game. Well, not cheap. I think it's another kind of cool mechanic, you know. He can go underground and, he can I just realized, you know what? He can fist them. He can fist them hard. Shout out to my real boy, Crash. Fist master of video gaming. I'm gonna shut my mouth on that right now. I'm not gonna keep pointing them out because I think it's getting annoying, but we did pass the secret level. Sort of point. I think my old nemesis, Hammer Joe. You ever play this game and you let yourself die just to watch some of the crazy ass death animations? Because in the first game, they're not... I died a little bit when Nuts and Bolts came out. I know how you feel. I mean, not to take that away from you. I know how you feel when Crash the Titans came out, because it's just the butchering of your favorite things, you know? Which is also how I felt when Skylanders became a thing. You know? I mean, good on them for allowing them to keep using the Spyro character. Actually, I don't know shit about Skylanders. Do they allow you to keep using the Spyro character throughout the games? I mean, probably not, you know? I even gave, you know, those, Legend of Spyro games a chance. So I thought, you know what, this is interesting. This is, like a... I mean, it's still, it's, how can I put it? It's a theatrical sort of Spyro adventure, you know? It tries to take itself really seriously and make it a dramatic sort of Spyro game. And, granted, excuse me a second, so that's just kind of hard. Granted, I'm not really big on Spyro's new design from the Legend games. It's still cool to look at. And you got the Hobbit as a little purple dragon. So, I don't think it's bad. Here we go. Okay, here we go. Okay, okay. Okay, come on. Shit! I mentioned I haven't played this in a little while. I feel like such an asshat. What was I talking about? Oh, yeah. If you ever get a chance, you know, give the Legend of Spyro series a try. A New Beginning, Eternal Night, and Dawn of the Dragon, they're not bad games. They're pretty cool. They're different, and, you know, I mean, if you're a hardcore classic platformer Spyro fan, you're probably not going to like them. But if you like dragons, you'll probably get a kick out of them. Also, David Spade is Sparks in the first one, and I can admire that. And the second one, he's Billy West. You might know him as Fry from Futurama. I don't remember who he is in the third one. Some relatively unknown guy. Come on, come on. Okay. Okay. Oh. This one, they're really up the ante. But this isn't the hardest. Well, maybe it is. The hardest of the snow levels. Then I'm not sure, because I would have to see the little skull route that we couldn't do. I mean, if I hadn't died, we could do it, but, you know. But in Snow Go, there's a secret part. And that's got a shit ton of nitro. And if you don't have these little masks, you're going to have fun. You're going to have a lot of fun. What am I even doing? I play these games, you know what? I forget. It's like, oh yeah, we're just trying to go for the crystals, not the gems. But I guess that's just who I am. That's just the kind of player I am. I've been doing this so long, you know what? It's habit. It's a habit to keep doing it this long. Do it this way. Whoop! Oh, come on. I think I like it better when he just belly flops down. Would he die? I mean, in the real world, yeah, but, you know what? We had a man who survived thousands of feet into a cave with a magic crystal. So, why the fuck am I analyzing a cartoon game? Nah, that's my passion. Okay. 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 This is it, Luigi. Also, hold on. God, my child of this game. Don't mind me, I'm just reading your thing. You know, I played a little bit of, Abe's Odyssey. It's pretty fun, but I really love Munch's Odyssey the best. That one was just amazing to me. I love Munch, he's adorable. Also, I think the music in Munch's Odyssey is great. I'm glad Oddworld Inhabitants is coming back, slowly but surely. They released, the Oddworld remake a few years ago. A couple, I think. And now they're making a remake of Abe's Exodus. Calling it Sligstorm. I don't have time for you. What I want, though... I mean, they're probably not going to do it. They have a list of, like, canceled projects. Oddworld we're talking about. And, one of them is, you know, a sequel to Munch's Odyssey. Munch's Exodus. Play on Abe. We are not touching... Well, one of these around the line, it becomes fucking nitro. And that is not fun. That is not fun. So, no thank you. What was I talking about? Well, I think I made my point, though. You know, just waiting on more good platformers sort of games, you know? That's the dream, fam. Oh, I thought we were gonna lose that. Realistically, this one should be my favorite Ruin level because this one has more challenge, but these things right here. These things right here, these are too much for me to fucking handle. I hate them. They make my blood bleed. You know, that's being too harsh. But this is disorienting to me. I know I make it look kind of easy right there. I don't like it. I don't like it. Huh. Well then. Also, why is it only this level these masks are out of their crate? Also, these guys, I hate them. Because of that, I'm not good with timing. On the bright side, 40 lives. There was a hole there I don't think there should have been. I don't know if you noticed it, but at that warp little place. Okay, be having. I have a story. I mean, it's not that funny. It's just a little personal story. So, when I was younger, a couple of years after I got my PS2, and long before I was able to conquer this game, my dad used to be able to play it with me before he got some bad arthritis. So there were times when I would be that happens. There would be times I'd be playing at night and not playing at night. I'd be trying to sleep at night. He would just go ahead and play, you know? He would play the game for me. He could not for the life of him master this level. And I remember being up like all hours just listening to him play. It kept me up. It's like he's playing. I want to watch him play the game. Even though it was not going good. So not really a funny story, just a little personal story. The best though is another one of those nights. We had that. There was a Star Wars fighting game way back when called Masters of Terrascasi. And I remember being up one night, I was listening to him play it, trying to beat it, and I kept hearing him sort of lose. So I would tell him, "You can do it, Dad," and he'd yell in the room, "Forrest, go to sleep." So I couldn't sleep. I had bad insomnia as a kid, and I still sometimes do. But he beat Darth Vader with Chewbacca. So, fuck you, Luke. Chewie, he's the real star. He's the real star of the show. When are they gonna make the Chewbacca game? Lego Star Wars Chewbacca. That's the new dream. Would you play for Lego Star Wars Chewbacca? Let me know in the comments section, in the chat. Okay, I'm not liking the slowdown here. This is why I'm warning. Should I just up and rip all these games onto my hard drive? Also, while we're here, I mean, I know, BB, you've been here since I started this stream, but, thank you to the two of you for putting up with my, bullshit stories and commentary for, about an hour now. Yeah, that's right. You better run. One more thing. When I was a child, those bees fucking terrified me. Just the idea, when you can hear something coming and you just don't know what it is for the first time. What the fuck is that? And then you see it just happen right before your eyes. It is terrifying. But then again, I was 6. Why am I listening to you? I get it. I get it. Yeah, I have 15 crystals, bring them to my subordinate, and everything's gonna be fine, you know? So, coming up with this boss. Here's my gripe with this game. Here's my one gripe. If I was under the pretense of believing that, okay, I am working for the greater good, wouldn't I be like, okay, here's the crystals. You don't have to, like, fucking attack me, you know? I would just give you the crystals, but then again, that doesn't drive the game forward, does it? Again, I'm overanalyzing this this platforming game. You win this round. Oh god. Ugh. Every time it does that, I'm afraid. Oh my god. I should be fucking dead. The one thing I hate about this boss is my aim is terrible. But keep the dream alive. Keep the dream alive. Come on. No, come on. Don't let me not land even a single hit. Oh, I get it. Yes. Come on. I think that that missile kind of counts as another example of fear. I should have worked on that better. No, come on. Ah, you know, maybe I set myself up for success. Here it comes. Come on. Come on. Dude. Why can't it just be easy? Just go where I am. You know? Why so much the boss fights? He'll be displeased with my resistance. You attacked me. Not to make a bad joke, but isn't that kind of like standing my ground? You know? I would have given him the crystals, you know? Just open up one of your little claw things and, you know, just absorb them. You know? It's not that hard. I think there's a bad communication of orders there. From boss to subordinate. But I can't talk too much. I like Engine. I like these characters a lot. They're funny. They are funny. And Engine sounds a lot like Ren from Ren and Stimpy, so how could I go wrong? How can anyone go wrong, you know? These levels, though. I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan of these future factory levels. Just because they are a little frustrating at times. This. Hold on. Maybe it's not as bad as I think it is. Okay. Well, then I'm just making nothing into something. Typical RadHazard. Come on, big boy. Come on. Maybe it's this that I hate. No, I'm fine. Maybe it's the other level. Something somewhere, I don't like it. Ooh, pew. Also, maybe it's the music. Because there's this theme, I don't know. It's like, fuck, we are running out of ideas. Here's a beep, 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 beep. It is the most generic futuristic thing I can get. I'm just trying to line up my shot. Okay, I figured out my strategy. Shit! No. On the bright side. Checkpoint, and that. Also, when was the last time I lost a life? The third warp room, I guess. Oh, it's these things that I don't like. It'll become way more apparent on the other levels. Well, the other level, you know? Oh, God, this. Or maybe it's this. I struggled back then with these guys. Tell me about it, buddy. This guy. This guy. Didn't stand a chance. Yeah. Fuck it. Just approach it very carefully with the analog stick. I would love it if he went through the whole game with that smiling face on him. You know? Oh no. Saving the world, that ain't no thing. No thing. Note to self, never say a thing like that ever again unless it's in the context of Crash Bandicoot. Ugh. 21. 21. Time. We might be going a little more than an hour and a half. So back on the subject of DarkSydePhil. Again, I'm one to talk. I only have 2 people watching this right now. Thank you again, by the way. But, it doesn't take more than 7 hours, or 10 or so tops, to beat this game. And that's just what I wanted to prove here. You know? I mean, don't make this game harder than it needs to be, because it's not. Even to get 100% on this, it's not hard. This is probably one of the easiest platforming games out there, really. You know, I mean, the challenge, it's there sometimes, but it's not that big a deal. You know, this game is not hard. I mean, well, now that I actually got the gears in my head, it's gonna be a little difficult the first time you play, but it's not, you know, Dark Souls, you know. No, this game, this is a quality chill game, I think, you know. And it's got everything you ever need in a good platformer. Well, everything I need. Deaths and all. Oh, thank God. I like this music. I like. Oh God, how do I go back? Yeah, smile at me. Smile about it. One more story. So So, when I was little, when I first got a PlayStation, I was a fucking retard about my technology. Like, I would use my PS1 as like a drink coaster. I would sometimes stand on it when I wasn't using it out of boredom. I was dumb. So, and to top it all off, I treated some of my games very poorly. So, after a while, this game didn't work. I could not even get to the fourth engine boss. So every time I would see the demo reel before you press new game or something, I would see that jetpack level, but I could never get there. Sometimes I would just plug it in like, today's the day, it's actually going to work today. It never did. Who the hell was I kidding, you know? So, and I always wanted to play that jetpack level, because it always looked so fun, and it is. I think the jetpack portions are some of my favorite parts of this game. Besides, you know, it's hard to not admire it when it's plastered there in the manual, you know. Fists in the air like Superman, you know, but it's Crash Bandicoot. That's cool. These things, are they like, you know, the ones that, you know that thing I just slid, that the one that walks in the ruin levels too. Are these things supposed to be that, but robot? That's what I see. Well, I fucked up. Like robots, but okay, that thing, but robots. That's what I see it as. Anyway. I don't like this level. It's got all the heart of the first two Turtlewood levels. What am I doing? The heart's there. It's just, it is a bitch. Please don't leave me. There we go. Let me rephrase that. It's a bitch. It's a bitch if you are doing the shit, what is it? The gem run. The gem run. Because there's a point, you gotta stop, you gotta wait to get that, you gotta wait to get this little guy. Because you gotta go ahead and smash some crates. If you don't, well, that's enough for you. You're not getting it. You're just not gonna get it. You're not getting that gem. You gotta come back some other time. Or do it again. So, some other time, definitely. Also, I'm thinking maybe we'll this is it tonight. Tomorrow night we'll play something different. I don't know what I should do. Maybe since I've never played Banjo-Kazooie in like a full type, maybe I should try that tomorrow night. I mean, I'm excited for ukulele, and I've never fully experienced the joy of Banjo-Kazooie on a whole. Maybe that'll be fun. This is it, Luigi. Also, if I didn't say it earlier, I meant to. I know I said it on the stream from a couple of days ago, my Doom 3 stream. There will be a lot of shitty, outdated YouTube poop jokes, so I hope you like those, or at least can tolerate them. Because I will say, this is it, Luigi, quite a bit. Nice of Neocortex to invite us over for a picnic game, Luigi. Shit. I'll take that back. They're not overabundance, but I just like saying some dumb shit sometimes, so welcome. Don't think I didn't see you, you know, second viewer coming in. We're just about to finish Crash 2. After we beat this level, then there's one more level, then there's Cortex, and well, then that's it. That's it. Shit! Come on. Did I just moonwalk? Well, not moonwalking, you know. But with it, with a jetpack. Shit. Those are sometimes hard to see. If they weren't glowing, my god, would I be pissed? Okay, first of all, fuck you. This room basically has every single challenge in it. Scratch that, take it back. Okay, maybe I'm kind of right. This tunnel. I gotta time this right. Come on, come on. Don't waste my time. 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 I'm wasting my time. Yes. Okay. I love you, Rocket Levels. You are my star. Too bad there aren't any other good, like... I mean, Jetpack Joyride aside, you know. More good jetpack games. I guess I kind of like the segments in San Andreas. Also, although I haven't played Banjo-Kazooie, I have played Donkey Kong 64. And, I do love Diddy Kong's little jetpack. The hollow realization that you do need something you're trying to avoid. That's this level. That's this level for me. I need to tread carefully around here sometimes. This level is not one of my favorites. I get stuck. So, you know what? Every level I've said I hate this level. Fuck it. This one. So I can't figure myself out. See? I think this is the one where I learned, way back when I learned, if you die enough, they'll give you an Aku Aku out of pity. What am I doing? So it's like, you might need this. Literally, it's dangerous to go alone. Here, take this. You're an incompetent, basically. Okay. Oh, right. Huh. What's the point? Wait. Oh, okay. Well... Excuse me for a second. I gotta think about this one. Oh! Yeah, this is happening. Well, you know what? You know what? It's a good thing we've collected 40 lives. It's a really good thing. We're gonna need them. Probably. Because this level is a little long. Shit! I lost my head for a second there, sorry. I am a little bit ADD. So, this is gonna happen. But, on the plus side, I am man enough to admit when I have fucked up, you know? Come on. Okay. What am I doing? You know what? I think I've literally forgotten how I did it the first time I got through. Okay, great. So you're gonna have to give me a minute to compose myself while I try to get through these little parts. They up the challenge factor. This is definitely the one that has the challenge in it. And I love that. Well, love's a strong word. Okay, let's... There is no room for error here. Yes. Okay, I figured it out. Okay. My sworn enemy. Who I wish would do the thing. Give me a minute. Give me a minute. Give me a minute. I got it. I got it. I got it. Oh, yes. And there it is. There's the payoff. Not the crystal. What is this even? It's supposed to be like an X-ray or something? I mean, don't get me wrong, that'd be... Oh, if they do that. If this screen for the Trilogy Remaster was like an X-ray thing, I would love that. That would be great. Okay, I'm overthinking things a little bit. When I should just stop. You... I love that. Oh shit! That one never gets old. I think I almost got karma. Well, not really karma. You catch my drift. Okay, I got you. I get you. I'ma get you. Easiest thing in the book. Seriously, it's like... These. Never been a fan. Never will be. Please don't touch me. There we go, we're fine. Those look a little slightly less than what they are. Oh, great. Oh, that was not bad as I thought it would be. You know what? You never know, there might be some nitro on the way. That's life for you. Yep. Second viewer, who I still haven't figured out. Are you excited for the Crash Trilogy remake? Because we all are here, and by we I mean me, B2, and all of my imaginary friends who love me. Well, the ordeal's done. Okay, I'll listen to you this time.
Yes, my plan is nearly complete, and I have you, Crash Bandicoot, to thank for it. Engine? What's happening? What's that? Is he stealing our signal?
Crash! Cortex isn't going to use the crystals to contain the planet's energy.
I wonder if they're gonna get Jimmy Neutron to voice Coco again. To do that for like the last several games. That sounds like a very boring world.
Engine, you fool! He's telling him everything! Ah, yes. We're back now. Pardon the, interruption. Crash, bring me crystals!
I'm totally not a villain! But yes, I am! Seriously, you know? It's like she's telling him everything, but you just laughed like a maniacal bastard. No hero laughs like that. Okay, this level, well, this boss fight, what am I saying? I have never been good at it. Well... I just fuck up a lot. But I do love the music. I feel like I probably should have hit him by now. Yes, and I'm still alive. Thank God. Come on, one more shot. Let's go for gold. Let's go for gold. Yes! No. Come on. Yes!
No! You haven't seen the last of me, Crash Bandicoot!
Ha ha! First try.
Crash, what do you suppose happened to Cortex? And what about the Cortex Vortex? It's still up there.
I'm sure it's fine. Here's the deal. You let NASA populate it, turn it into a new ISS. I fucking love that Naughty Dog decal back there. So, how was that? Hour and a half, couple minutes over. Not too bad. Not too bad. I think I do pretty good for myself. That's not supposed to be gray, that text there, but whatever. I love this game. No doubt about it. Still gets good to me. So, I'm excited. Yeah, maybe tomorrow night, Banjo-Kazooie. Sure, why the hell not? And, for the hell of it, maybe throw in some Crash Team Racing, i.e. the only kart racing game I've ever been good at. Well, this has been pretty good. I've had one of my good friends watching, and I've had a few people popping in. So, that's good. The goal right now, even though school starts in like a little over a week, the goal for the future is to start streaming every night. I don't work at my job anymore, which is a good thing, because I hated that place. And I gotta focus on school, but keep doing this every night, you know, maybe something good will come of it. So, not that money is the most important thing, but... Well, now I just sound like a jackass, don't I? I'm having fun, though. So... Yeah, I'm running out of things to say. So let's move over. Good old Crash Bandicoot 2. And maybe some other time we'll come back and we'll try it again, do the full thing. See how fast can I go? The full job, you know? So let's see here. Yeah, nothing much more to say. So thank you for joining me tonight, and I'm glad we could do this. So see you tomorrow or later on. Peace out.